And the Knights crashing into those offensive rebounds, and they're going to get another chance here. Last touch off a Sheridan Bruin. Russo inbounds quickly, Paquin. Harrison this time lights up a three, cans it. That's her second of the game, Janie Harrison. She's got 6 points now, 2 threes in this game. Taylor working on Strong. Screen coming, Blair looking for the cutting, rolling pass, and that's gonna be last touch off of Bruin as Lac Shane had that poked away from her. So Sheridan yet to score in this quarter. Still 21-8, and we're gonna get a whistle here. There was a problem with the shot clock, so we'll get that fixed and we'll continue. So here's Jamir Rousseau across the timeline. Guarded there by Brown Francis, and she's going to offensive foul on Harrison. She was trying to create some room for Rousseau. And hit Brown Francis, so that's her second personal foul now here in the second quarter. Gotta be careful now. Don't want to pick up that third here before the halftime break. Shallow, she'll kick it. Brown Francis lines up a three. That one too strong. And Harrison with a strong rebound. Knights looking to move quickly. Now Lac Shane will slow things down. Harrison the trailer. Paquin sets the screen. Harrison working right short on the spin around jumper. They're gonna say it took a deflection. So the ball will stay with the Knights.
Alexis Bell and Jamira Russo are averaging 2.5 steals a game.
Quick pass, Paquin under the net. Beautiful inbound play. Sorry to cut you off, Marcus, but the Knights played that one perfectly, and Paquin gets an easy bucket underneath.
It's all good, Noah.
Shallow, she's got 4, leading scorer for the Bruins. She'll throw it into Blair, who is working in that high post. She's fouled. Destiny Paquin picks up her first foul of the afternoon. We'll get more substitutions as Isabel St. Clair and Megan Lowe's check back in.
And Noah, we're seeing some fresh faces here for the Knights. Destiny Paquin making her first on-court appearance.
Wow, rejected by Lac Shane. She got back, but Sheridan keeps possession. Shallow short on the jumper. And they're gonna call a foul. It's gonna go against Griffin Lac Shane as she was in a battle there with Brown Francis underneath. So Sheridan, another opportunity here on offense. Mitchell's gonna check back in for Griffin Lac Shane as she picks up her second foul. So Mitchell back in the ball game. She's guarding Brown Francis. Audi lines up a three. Too strong off the backboard. Sheridan keeps it alive, but shot clock winding down. Mid-range jumper off the front iron. Strawn will slow things up. Mitchell, she's got a little bit of time. She'll wait for a screen. Strawn driving left. She's fouled hard.
And no, like I was saying earlier, that we're seeing some fresh faces here on the Knights. Destiny Paquin making her first on-court appearance today. Wearing number 21.
Well, when you're up this big, it's time to give your bench some reps.
Yep. Gotta get some fresh legs in. Same with Asia Strawn, wearing number 13.
So after some conversation here, it's going to be an out-of-bounds possession for the Knights. It'll be taken by Asia Strong. Mitchell will get open. She'll fake the handoff with Strong. Floater, too short. Rebound. Sinclair pops it out for Lowe's. Strong head fake, moving in, and she turns it over. Copeland reached in and took that one away from her. She's working the other way. Paquin, good contest. Made it tough for Copeland. And the Knights moving once again. Downhill comes Mitchell. Too strong on the layup. Sheridan holds on to that rebound, and it'll be Lyric Shallow across the timeline. Mitchell with a steal. All the way, blocked from behind, but it's a foul. And she's gonna go to the line and shoot a pair. Still looking for her first points of the afternoon.
And Noah, you did a little 60-second bit with Taryn Mitchell. You did a little interview with her. Is there anything interesting about her journey throughout basketball that you want to tell us about?
Well, of course, Taryn Mitchell's been, especially for the last couple years, a top player for the Knights. She's been up there in points, especially with Janie Harrison, of course, two-time OUA second-team All-Star in the West Division. And her main goal, of course, is just to win that gold medal for the Knights. She has so many personal accolades, as well as that bronze medal they picked up last season. But, of course, the gold is the big thing for her. And I think for a lot of players on this Knights team who have been here for a while, this is year number 4 now for Taryn Mitchell. And we never thought that she was going to return after her third year. We thought she was done after she graduated, but she's back here and really just trying to keep this core they have together, that this Knights were able to finish third last season, as Sinclair knocks in her first and knocks in the second free throw as well.
And Sheridan will take a timeout here.
So Sheridan still yet to score in this quarter, 12-0 in favor of the Knights. There's still 3:56 to play, but the Bruins really struggling on offense. 9 turnovers. To be fair, the Knights also with 10 turnovers themselves. Sheridan just haven't really been able to take advantage of it, only scoring 3 points off of those giveaways. Offensive rebounds for the Knights have been strong for them in this second quarter. 7 total they have. And defensively as well, 4 blocks as well as 6 steals for the Knights. And moving the ball around, they got 5 assists compared to Sheridan's only 1. Leading scorers right now, Destiny, she's got 8. Harrison with 6. Bell has 3. Jameer Rousseau, Lau, Sinclair, and Paquin all with 2. And on the other side, Lyric Shallow, the only player with more than 2 points for the Bruins. She's got 4.
And to your point, Noah, Jameer Russo is leading the Knights in assists with 4 a game. Quite the offensive distributor and floor general that the Knights need. And Lane, is there anything you want to add to that?
Nope. Not really. You're kind of taking the words out of my mouth here.
So back out of the timeout, it'll be Bruins to work across the timeline. Lyric Shallow guarded closely there by Lowe's. Knights playing aggressive defense here. Sheridan almost turned that ball over, and they finally do. Shallow gives it away, and foul mid-court. Strong got knocked down, trying to push the pace here for the Knights. And that's gonna put Niagara in the bonus, so Asia Strong's gonna go to the line and shoot 2. Knocks in the first one. Strong will go 2 for 2 from the line, so 28-8 now for the Knights. Really putting it on here in the second quarter. Some pressure here, full court from Niagara College as Copeland misses too strong on the layup. And Paquin trying to look for Mitchell the other way, turns it over. Copeland on the left wing side, guarded closely by Paquin. Shallow moving right, floater off the back iron. And across the timeline, here's Mitchell. Plays catch with Strawn, she'll get it back. Mitchell waiting for the screen, working left. Stops up, tried to find the roll. Sinclair with a three. Hit the front rim. And the Bruins will come the other way. Copeland driving to the hole hard. She'll get fouled. And she'll go to the line once again, her third trip so far this game. Only 1 for 4 from the charity stripe. And Sheridan will make some more changes as Bearcat Diab will check back in, as well as Kahaleho. And Copeland knocks in the first of 2. Goes 50-50 from the line, misses her second. And Sheridan throwing in a little bit of a trap here to try and force a turnover, but the Knights break it easily. Laus, too strong, and tipped it out of play, so it's gonna be Sheridan ball.
And Noah, you'll get a lot of players from within Ontario, like Burlington, Mississauga, Ottawa, even Welland. But Kahaleho is from all the way from Kalihi, Hawaii.
An offensive foul as Sinclair got knocked down. Bearcat Diab just knocked her over on the screen. So Sheridan only 1 point in this quarter, and there's only 2 minutes left in the second. The Knights have been playing excellent defense.
Marcus, to add on to your point from earlier, it's very common that we see many Canadian athletes travel to the States for better opportunities, but very rarely do you see it come the other way around.
Indeed, Lane, you do have a point. Noah, is there anything you want to add to that?
Not really. Well, I mean, especially for Niagara College, we do have one new player on the men's team as Lexus Bell knocks it in, who we'll see later, and Sky Samuels, who made his way over from Atlanta, Georgia. As Bearcat Diab took a hard hit under the basket after she was trying to contest Lexus Bell, and she's down. You see on your screen 8-year coach Sean Douglas of the Sheridan Bruins women's basketball program, and first year for Kimball McKenzie behind the Knights bench. Of course, Niagara River Lions player. He's now moved over to coaching here in the OCAA, and what a great job he's done so far for the Knights as Bearcat Diab now back onto her feet. That's a good sign for her. Glad to see her walking it off.
And Noah, speaking of Kimball McKenzie, he played overseas in the UK, as well as another overseas country. Can't get it off the tip of my tongue currently. But he is indeed a veteran with a very high basketball IQ, looking to lead the Knights to a championship.
Sheridan turned it over. Bell picks off that pass from Copeland. Lowe's trying to get it to Destiny. She'll kick it out. Sinclair just bobbles out of the rim. And it was last touch off of Lowe's, so it's going to be Sheridan basketball. We're going to see the first action here for Zafira Richards. And she checks in and will inbound here for the Bruins. Tough pressure here from the Knights, trying to trap Alejo, and they turn it over. Destiny all the way. She'll lay it up and in. And the Bruins this time are able to break the press. Vinta. Richards in the corner. She's guarded by Lowe's. She'll throw it up top here. Shallow. Shallow with 4 points in this first half for floater. Too soft, and good offensive rebound from Alejo. She goes up, but she's fouled. So she's going to head to the line for her first trip. This is off left for her first attempt. Second, she knocks in. 32-10, Knights lead with a minute left here in the first half. Jameer Rousseau, she's guarded closely by Richards. Screen coming from Destiny. Looking for the roll. Destiny kicks it. Sinclair moving it from the corner. She just bobbles it out once again, but Bell on the offensive boards. And she's tied up. It's going to be a jump ball, but possession will stay with the Knights. Rousseau inbounding. She'll find Lowe's. There's a whistle, and a foul is going to go against Alejo with a push on Sinclair. And Knights are in the bonus, so Sinclair in a battle there with Alejo. They're jawing at each other. And they're going to tear up, so Alejo with some choice words for Sinclair. She's going to get a technical foul. So Sinclair should get 2 shots plus that technical foul free throw. Bruins starting to get a little frustrated here in this game. And you can see that on the court now with that technical foul. Alejo is going to check out now for Kaler. So Sinclair will shoot the technical foul free throw. Her first trip to the line this game. She's able to knock it down. And now for the foul, she'll shoot 2. Bobbles in, so 2 for 2 from the line. She's got 1 more. And she knocks it in.
Going perfect from the charity stripe. And let's see if the Knights can apply that same trap that they did early on.
Bruins trying to break this press, and they're able to. As Richards gets it across half. 30 seconds left in the first half here of this reunited Saturday of night sports, and Lowe's is able to pick the pocket to the basket, too short. Rousseau picks up the offensive rebound, and they're going to hold for the last shot here. 10 seconds left. Rousseau's got it at the top of the key, trying to work. She'll throw it down to Destiny. 3 seconds left. Floater, too short, and that's going to do it for the first half. Knights leading 35-10. What have you seen so far from Niagara that they're doing so well here in the first half, Marcus?
Honestly, I think the Knights are really amping up the intensity on their defense, which is very paramount to basketball. And as they say, offense sells tickets, but defense wins championships. What do you think about that, Lane?
Well, defense is sure winning them this game, and while they are still in foul trouble, it's not leading to comeback opportunities for Sheridan. It's going to be a very long day for these Bruins.
That's true, and the Knights are shooting 80% from the charity stripe, which is very, very impressive. And they're shooting 32% from the field overall. Noah, your thoughts?
Halftime leading scorers, Aaron won Destiny with 10 points for the Knights, 5 for 8 shooting. Janie Harrison knocked down 2 3s, she's got 6. Sinclair 5 for 5 from the free throw line in the first half, she's got 5 points. Lexus Bell with 5 herself. On the other side, Lyric Shallow, the leading scorer for the Bruins with 4. 35-10, the halftime score between the Niagara College Knights and the Sheridan Bruins here on Reunited Saturday. We'll be back for second half action in just a moment. So a 25-point lead for the Knights after the first half. And Sheridan just really struggling to score. 3 of 27 from the field, Marcus. Just really hasn't been their day.
Yeah, it just hasn't been a good day, quote unquote, for the Knights here. But Sheridan, on the other hand, they're down 25, and they're looking to claw their way back into this game, no pun intended.
Turnover is a problem for both teams. Sheridan 13 in that first half, which turned into 11 points from the Knights. Niagara not too much better, only 2 less. They had 11 turnovers as well. Need to make sure they hone in on that and not replicate that here in the second half. Shot clock winding down. Too long there to put a shot up here. I don't think they realize they turn it over to Rousseau. Rousseau's got Destiny with their bounce pass. Destiny underneath, she's blocked and got hit on the hand. She's gonna go to the line and shoot 2. Aaron Watt, Destiny, 10 points in the first half, the leading scorer of this game. And really likes to work down low for the Knights. Just her ability to attack the basket so good. And just find those easy buckets. And when you do that, you create a lot of chaos in the paint, and she's able to draw a lot of fouls as well, like she did there, and she knocks in the first free throw. And so she goes 2 for 2 for the line. Sorry, Marcus.
And to add to your point, Noah, she played point guard at Crestwood Prep High School, and I think as her height peaked, she had to change her play style, and I think that's why she's able to drive to the basket so well.
These prep schools have been the best thing to happen to Canadian basketball, proving that we are not just a hockey country.
That's indeed right, Lane. Anything you want to add to that, Noah?
Well, just such a luxury to have, like 6 foot tall point forward, basically. She can play almost every position on the court. And you see it a lot. When she picks up those rebounds, she's able to go coast to coast and score at will. As we see at the line now, Caitlin Kaler, she knocks in both at the line for Sheridan and cuts the lead down back to 15. So here's Rousseau, just across the timeline. She gets a screen from Destiny. Her pass looking for Harrison in good hands from Shallows, able to poke it away out of bounds. Bell will inbound. She'll find Rousseau at the top. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Rousseau spinning back. Harrison, right wing 3, off the right iron. And Kaler's able to pick up the rebound. Vinta, she takes a long jumper off the right side of the backboard. And Bell takes the rebound. She's pushing forward. Nice pass. Harrison on the other side lays it in, and Kaler goes down hard. Grabbing her face, she looks to have got maybe hit by Harrison on her way up. But that's what the Knights do so well. They're able to run the floor quickly off of missed shots, and Destiny's been doing a lot of scoring this game. Makes a pin-perfect pass to find Harrison on the run. And she scores her first basket of the second half. She's got 8 points to go along with 6 rebounds, pardon me, so far in this game. Caitlin Kaler still down underneath the Sheridan basket.
And Noah, like you were saying, Destiny is a point forward. So with the ability for her to make passes like that, I think she broke the piggy bank because she's dropping dimes everywhere. Front, left, right, and center. And with Destiny's 12 points, she is now the leading scorer for the Knights in today's matchup. Anything to add, Lane?
Not really, Marcus. You hit it out of the park right there.
So the second time a Sheridan Bruin player's gone down, and Coach Sean Douglas now with a shorter bench after that injury in the first half from Bearcat Diab. We haven't seen her re-enter the game since she walked it off. Brown Francis is ready to check in for the Bruins. Sea Knights head coach Kimball McKenzie. Of course, we talked about him earlier in his first season behind the bench. Lots of playing experience, and it's really translated well here for the Niagara College women's basketball team. And especially when you have a core like these five on the court have been playing together since all of last season.
And Noah, and to your point with Kimball and those core five on the court, it's really important to have that coach-player chemistry, because if you don't have that chemistry, you're looking to run into some trouble on the court.
And you may have heard us say earlier in the live stream, this is the reunited weekend here at Niagara College. And if you don't really know what that means, it's basically the homecoming here for our NC Sports, and a quadruple header today. Starting off, this is game number 1 of the day of OCAA women's basketball. Will be the men's basketball to follow, and then the volleyball teams will finish it off with the women's at 6 o'clock and the men's at 8 o'clock when they take on the Fanshawe Falcons. And not only with the sports, there's a lot of different festivities going on here. Of course, with the core here at the Welland campus, some events and food given out. And it's just great to see alumni as well as fans and former coaches come and watch athletics here at Niagara College.
As that Sheridan Bruin is still down on the court. She looks to be in some very excruciating pain. And Noah, I think you hit the nail right on the head about the reunited weekend, and it being an event where alumni, former athletes, former coaching staff as well, they all come to hang out here on campus. And it's a very, very popular event among our students and staff here at Niagara College. And it seems like the little ones here are all smiles as they attend today's affairs, Noah.
Yeah, always great to see fans of all ages here supporting out the local college here in Niagara.
And Caitlin Kaler is rather slow to her feet. Sorry to cut you off, Noah.
Oh, all good, Marcus, but just good to see her moving because she's been down for quite a while here now. Of course, with the OCAA regulations, we're not allowed to show injuries, so.
And Noah, to add on to your point from earlier, Welland's always been known for their sports. Obviously, we got the Knights over here, the Jackfish just up the road, and Notre Dame football has been one of the best football programs out of all the Ontario high schools for quite a few years now.
And I think from the fans here, we'll get a resounding applause once she is fully back to her feet here. And as the head coach looks on, and the starters are on the floor here for the Knights. You have Irmwan Destiny, Lexus Bell, Janie Harrison, Jamira Rousseau, and Taryn Mitchell.
You can see with this long stoppage, Coach Kimball McKenzie trying to keep his team warm here, and they've got Caitlin Kaler off the court now, and we're gonna resume play. Really, really hard to see. You never want to see an injury like that. And we hope all the best for her. And she's continuing to get treatment behind the Bruins net. So we'll try and keep you updated with what we know. For now, we'll just hope that she is okay. As we get back underway here, 39-12, and Sheridan comes in with a response right out of the stoppage, and it's Copeland to the basket. She gets an and one.
No, let's talk about Talia Copeland for a second. She leads the Bruins with 14 points per game, 7 rebounds, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. Quite impressive.
Great leader on this Bruins team. She's now got 5. She's the leading scorer in this game for the Bruins. Shane on the left wing side. They'll swing it. Rousseau waits for the screen. She's got Vinta on her. She kicks it out. Shane fires a 3 off the front iron. And Shallow will cross the timeline for the Bruins. On the right wing side, left-handed floater off the left side of the rim, and Harrison picks up another rebound. She's got 7 now in this game. Rousseau guarded by Shallow. Destiny sets the screen. She gets hit. And Rousseau just trying to find an inch of space. She'll find Bell. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Harrison down low. Almost got her own offensive rebound, but the Bruins will take it. Shallow. Vinta, she's guarded by Bell, trying to work right on her. Floater too short. Copeland keeps it alive. And not a lot of time to get a shot off. Blair's gonna have to chuck it from way downtown. Didn't reach the rim, so a shot clock violation against the Bruins and another turnover. So the Bruins putting a little bit of pressure here now, trying to trap the Knights, and they're able to break it. And Rousseau will head across half. Alexis Bell, she's got 5 points in this game, knocked down a 3 in that first quarter. Here's Destiny, trying to find an inch of space in the paint. She'll kick it out. Bell lines up a 3 just off the front rim. And the Bruins will work it across half. Rousseau got a touch on it, and a turnover from the Bruins. Here comes Alexis Bell. Nice move to the basket, lays it up and in. Alexis Bell's got 7 now.
Now, Noah, I think that is what we call a pro move in the basketball realm.
Brown Francis trying to size up on Destiny, and Bell tried to play it off Vinta, and they're going to say it went off her last. She was standing out of bounds.
She was swerving through traffic like a New York taxi trying to get to that basket.
So it'll be Bruins ball, 24. They'll go to 14 seconds on the shot clock. 41-15, Knights lead. Brown Francis able to find Shallow down low, guarded closely. Good contest, air ball, and a block from Harrison. It goes out of bounds. Last touch off her. Brown Francis inbounding. She'll get it in quickly to Shallow. They got 9 seconds on the shot clock to get something up here. Good take, too strong off the back rim, and Shallow. Loose ball foul on Rousseau. He's going to pick up her first foul of the game. Sorry, Marcus.
And Lane, I think some fresh legs have checked in for the Knights here.
2 substitutions for the Knights as Strawn and Paquin check back into the game. Here's Strong. Rousseau, she's got 8 on the shot clock. Strong. Trying to work it down for Paquin. 2 on the shot clock. Griffin Shane just off the back rim. Trying to beat the buzzer, and Sheridan will take the rebound the other way. Brown Francis kicks out. Shallow long jumper off the front rim, and Harrison picks up another rebound. She's got 8. She's going all the way. Give her 10 on the afternoon as she lays it up and in. Brown Francis kicks out. Vinta, good fake, floater, good. Real nice move from the left corner from Vinta. And Sheridan now 43-17, Knights lead, and Strawn's down, and they're going to call a jump ball Possession's going to stay with the Knights. And we're going to get another substitution here. It's going to be Emma Laszlo to get her first action in this game. Second year from Niagara Falls. Had a couple of times checked in last season, and here she is against Sheridan. She lines up a three and off the front rim, and Lapshin's able to pick up the offensive board. Rousseau left all alone, cans it. Jamira Rousseau knocks down the three and extends the lead now, 46-17. Knights lead.
You know, when you have an extensive lead like this, you got to give your bench players some looks.
Nice strong take to the basket by Copeland, but Paquin made a good contest. Strawn finds Rousseau across the timeline. Feeling confident after knocking down that triple, she'll kick it out. Strawn, top of the key three. Was a little left, and Copeland able to pick up the rebound. She'll throw it forward for Vinta. Left-handed layup too strong. And Strawn will slow things down here for the Knights. Paquin with a mismatch. She's going to look down low. Turnaround Jay is off the mark. Will go out of play. And we'll get a couple of substitutions now as Mackenzie Benoit will check in for Sheridan, her first minutes of the game. And Gia Sophia Audi also enters back in. And Emma Laus for NC will replace Jamira Rousseau. Audi driving left. She was stopped there by Laszlo, and it was last touch off of her, so Sheridan basketball. Off the inbound, kicks it up to Copeland. 3:20 left in the third quarter. Copeland driving, finishes plus the foul. And that's her second and one of the game. As she'll go to the line and look to convert the three-point play. So Copeland at the line, knocks it down. That's her 8th point of the afternoon. And Bruins continuing to pressure. Laus is knocked down. St. Clair's going to come back into the game for NC. 46-20 they lead with 3:13 left in the third quarter. Lowe's trying to get a screen from Lack. Shane picked up her dribble. St. Clair. Free throw jumper is good. And a nice 7 points from Isabella St. Clair. She's third in scoring for NC in this game. Nice return feed, shallow to the basket, missed on the layup. And Strawn's able to pick up the rebound. She's running the other way, trying to take it on Copeland. Blocking foul called, and they're going to send Strawn to the line for 2.
Foul on Sheridan, number 3.
And Asia Strawn, a third year from Nassau, Bahamas, straight out of the Caribbean.
And she'll miss both free throws. Third year, first season as a Knight. got 2 points in this game, 5 rebounds to go along with it. Inbound, Shane short on the 3. And rebound by Audi. Corner, shallow, a long jumper. Rebound, Laszlo. Shane running the offense here, gets a screen from Sinclair, elects not to use it. She'll pop out, Sinclair driving to the basket. Got it knocked away, but Lowe's was there to pick up the loose ball, and Sheridan was looking for Sinclair, cutting on the back door, and that pass just not connecting. And we're gonna see another substitution as Omar Bujak will check in for her first minutes this afternoon.
Galileo has checked back in for the Bruins.
Driving left, good defense by Shane and forced the missed shot from Leverton Stewart. And the Knights will pick up the defensive rebound with just over a minute and a half left in the third quarter. Shane got it tipped away. And Audi looking to push here. Nice pass, Copeland running the floor. She lays it up and in. Now a 26-point lead for the Knights. Strong holds it. She'll find the corner shot blocked by Copeland as she soared across the court to block Omar Bujak on her first shot attempt of the game. And an excellent defensive play. Lowe's gets the inbound in. Knights only have 5 on the shot clock. Shane's got to hurry here. She's going to have to put something up, but she turns it over. Alejo working through traffic. She's knocked down, able to get the ball out of her hands. Audi has to give it up. Stolen. Just held on by Copeland. Strachan almost poked that away. Leverton Stewart to the basket. She's fouled. So she'll shoot 2 at the line now.
And Jazara Brown-Francis will check in for the Bruins here.
So that's the first personal on Asia Strong. We'll send Leverton Stewart to the line, and she knocks in her first point of the game. Second one short, but a line violation. So she's going to get an extra chance here. And this time it bobbles off the front rim. And Niagara College will move it across the timeline. Strachan at the top will hold it. 15 on the shot clock, 32 on the game clock here in the third quarter. Strachan got a screen from Sinclair. Trying to look for the mismatch. That pass almost picked off. Shane's got to hurry. Strachan with 3, 2, driving. Floater's good. They're going to say it was before the shot. So Strachan's going to go to the line and shoot a pair.
And Lean, she's been very efficient from the line today.
The foul was on the floor first, okay, so it's 2 penalty, 2 shot penalty.
Absolutely, Marcus.
So Asia Strong knocks in the first of 2.
She's free for 6 from the line as we speak.
Looking to make it 4 for 6, and she does.
4 for 7, Marcus.
So Asia Strong knocks in the second, and she's got 4 points against her former team. Played 2 years at Sheridan before she came to Niagara College. As the Knights are looking to beat her former team. Shot clock winding down, floater left-handed. And a nice free throw line shot from Brown Francis to end the quarter for Sheridan, but Niagara College will head into the final fourth quarter here at the Simply Financial Athletic Center, up 25, trying to go 3-0 on the season. Leading scores for through the first three quarters, Destiny still leading the way. She's got 12. Harrison with 10. Sinclair with 7 off the bench. Lexus Bell with 7 as well. And Jameer Rousseau with 5. Copeland with 10 on the other side, the only player in double digits for Sheridan.
And we're going to have a look at the buzzer beater once more on replay.
Good take to the basket by Brown Francis. Hasn't had many opportunities offensively, but that was a really nice offhanded floater from her. And a good way to end the quarter for the Bruins, who really have been struggling offensively, still shooting 8 of 46 from the field, have yet to knock down a triple. 16 turnovers for them, which the Knights have turned into 15 points the other way.
The Bruins just have no answer for the Knights today. They are getting beat at every aspect of the game. Niagara's been getting a lot of wide open opportunities, which shows why the score is as big as it is now.
Absolutely, Lane. And one thing that has attributed to Niagara's success is their free throw shooting. They are shooting 75% from the charity stripe, being very efficient in getting to the line here, Noah.
And it's something they struggled with last season, was shooting from the free throw line. They were only around 60% from the line, and that's 3 points that you want to take, especially in close games where you need those extra little boosts. And this afternoon, they're doing that very well, like you said, shooting 12 of 16 from the free throw line. Not only are they making them, but they're getting to the line, getting fouled, and getting easy baskets at the charity stripe. That's why they call it that. So here we go for the fourth quarter. Bruins gonna have to come up with something big to come back here. Knights lead 50-25. Galileo lines up a 3, came up short, and an offensive rebound was picked up by Brown Francis, but she stepped out of bounds.
Near 5 on the floor for the Knights are Jamira Russo, Uramwan Destiny, Lexus Bell, Jeannie Harrison, and Taryn Mitchell, your starting 5.
So Jamir Rousseau across the timeline. She'll hand it off for Mitchell. Alexis Bell on the left wing side. Fits the pass. Too strong on the 3. And rebound by the Bruins. Galileo. She'll find Odie streaking through the middle. Rims just off. Bell lost it on the rebound. Brown Francis able to pick it up. Odie on the right wing side. She's guarded closely by Harrison. Trying to work left. She's stopped. Nice pass. Brown Francis cutting in. And a really good look from Benoit, who handed that one off to her. And Brown Francis now with 4 points after she had that buzzer beater to end the third quarter. Mitchell. Slow afternoon for her. Only 1 point on the game. 0 for 5 from the field. She's been lively on defense, as she always is, and you expect her to be scoring double digits almost every game, but haven't really needed it today. They've got it from other places. Of course, Janie Harrison has been excellent. Sinclair, Destiny as well. Lexis Bell has been shooting it well, and she does it right there. Knocks down a triple. She's now in double digits. She's got 10.
Shooting it all the way from East Main Street.
Down low, Benoit with a quick response as she lays it up and in over Destiny. Lead pass looking for Bell. It was too far in front. So a turnover from the Knights.
And Coach Kimball McKenzie making sure they're ready defensively as they cross the timeline.
Good forward pass finds Brown Francis. Her left-handed floater is off the mark. Rebounds. Leverton Stewart got underneath, and she's going to head to the line and shoot a pair. Before that, we're going to see a timeout from Kimball McKenzie. The Knights taking their first of the fourth quarter, just trying to talk things over. Sheridan has started off this quarter pretty lively, because they got 4 quick points on the board, and now they're at the line shooting 2.
And Noah, the turnovers have been in massive numbers today, with Sheridan having 16 and Niagara with just 1 less.
And that's something they're definitely going to have to fix before their next game following this one, because Sheridan's only been able to turn that into 4 points this game, which hasn't really hurt them. But when you're taking on a team like they will next weekend when they face Humber away, that can't happen. You can't have 15 turnovers through 3 quarters like they have now, because a team like Humber is going to make you pay for it, just like NC has done to Sheridan today. They got 15 points off of their 16 turnovers.
And Lane, both teams are playing very scrappy as they both have 15 fouls apiece.
That's right, Marcus, and a lot of them are contributing to free throws, which is where most of Sheridan's points have come from today.
Absolutely. As Leverton Stewart sinks her first and misses their second.
Offensive rebound by Brown Francis. She puts it straight up, and Destiny was able to pull down that rebound and move it forward for Rousseau. Kicks out, Mitchell wide open 3 off the right side of the backboard, but an offensive rebound once again. Bell lines up, and she misses left. And Sheridan will pick up the rebound. Here's Audi. Calejo. Guarded closely by the taller Harrison, and she's going to get called for a double dribble, so another turnover from the Bruins. Sheridan trying to throw a trap here. And it's broken easily by the Knights. Bell, nice move to get to her right hand. Puts it up and in. Shifty from Lexus Bell, and she's got 12 now. Driving to the basket, Brown Francis lost the handle. And she turns the ball over. We'll see Nyla Hayes check in now for her first minutes. She'll replace Mackenzie Benoit.
And Jeannie Harrison will look to inbound here as the Knights set up their offense.
Knights able to break the press beautifully, and a free bucket for Lexus Bell. She now leads all scorers. She's got 14. Brown Francis quickly other way, and Bell's gonna get called for the foul. That's her second personal. And Brown Francis is gonna go to the line and shoot a pair.
Aaliyah Pereira and Destiny Paquin will now check in for Niagara, replacing Taryn Mitchell and Lexus Bell.
So Brown Francis misses the first. It's her first trip to the charity stripe. She's got 4.7 rebounds, and she'll miss both. And Destiny will pick up the defensive rebound. That's her 5th. Looking for Paquin down low, and pass just underneath her. And a turnover from NC. Copeland across the timeline for the Bruins. 7 minutes left in the 4th quarter. NC leading by 27 here in a big collision. They're going to call a foul on... It's going to be offensive. They're going to call the foul on Calejo. That's the initial call. They're converging now, the head referees here. Calejo with 3 personals already. So they're going to stay with the call. It's an offensive foul. So Calejo will check out now with 4 personal fouls. And Richards will make her way back into this game. Jamira Rousseau, she's got 5 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists on the afternoon. She drops it for Paquin, lost it. Calejo did a good job. And she took that ball away. Looked like she had come off, but it was actually Audi who came off for Richards, and Harrison poked that ball loose. Brown Francis was able to hold on to it. And Destiny kicked out her leg and blocked that pass. And it's gonna be a kick ball. And Sheridan will regain possession. Copeland, the leading scorer for Sheridan, crosses the timeline. She's got 10.
Seems like we're having a shot clock issue here.
So shot clock will get reset. Sheridan will inbound now with Brown Francis guarded here by Pereira. Copeland working on Rousseau. Drops it down for Brown Francis. Her floater short. And Pereira picks up her first rebound. Rousseau trying to work around Brown Francis, and you see Coach Kimball McKenzie coming across. Rousseau was not happy. She's going to get a technical foul after she tried to go after Brown Francis for knocking her down. And she's clearly frustrated after she was hit hard on the sideline. Brown Francis picking up that foul, but technical foul to Jamir Rousseau.
And of course, when you're a highly competitive team like the Knights, tempers are going to flare.
So we'll have a short stoppage here as the referees converge on the call that was just made. The call on the court was a foul on Brown Francis when she knocked down Jamir Rousseau, who was going downhill just in front of the scorer's table. And Rousseau took offense and was quick to get on her feet and had some choice words for Brown Francis, and she was teed up initially, and that's going to be the call. So Sheridan will get 1 free throw for the technical foul. And they're going to give it to Nyla Hayes. She'll step up for her first trip to the line. And she'll miss off the back rim. So ball will be with NC after the initial foul call. Foul on Brown Francis, her 4th personal. Rousseau moving left, moving right, and swinging her way to the cup. And Rousseau's got 7 now on the afternoon. Brown Francis was knocked down. It's going to be a push, and it's going to go against Janie Harrison. Never mind, he'll give it to Paquin, so that's her 3rd foul. Sheridan 1 foul away from being in the bonus here in the 4th quarter with 5:45 left. Brown Francis, she'll fire a 3 off right. And Sheridan yet to hit a shot from deep in this game, 0 for 10 now.
A little bit of reassurance from Rousseau to Pereira.
Inbound Rousseau will wait for a screen from Paquin. Kicks to the corner, Laszlo, triple. Just missed off the iron, and rebound by Brown Francis. Richards in the corner, picked off by Rousseau. She's got another steal here in this game. She'll slow things down and finds Paquin. missed on the initial attempt and was batted around, and the Bruins were able to hold on to possession. Copeland hands it off, attacking left, and Harrison wanted a travel call, but Hayes was able to lay it up and in. And she picks up her first points of the afternoon. Rousseau, nice pass, puck went off all alone, and she missed on the left-hand layup. Looking for Calejo, that was turned over. Paquin with the steal. Rousseau slowing things down here as she heads across the Knights logo. Here's Jameer Rousseau, watched closely by Brown Francis, trying to get an inch of space. She'll kick it out. Pereira, long range three. Long rebound, and Laszlock will pick it up. Harrison trying to go left. She knocks over Calejo. And it's going to be a blocking foul on Sheridan's Calejo, and that's going to be, I believe, her 5th foul of the game. So she fouls out, and that will be her afternoon for the Bruins. Checking back in now for the Knights. Strawn, Sinclair, as well as Megan Lowe's and Griffin Lackshane are the 5 on the court for the Knights. And Vinta will check in for the fouled out Calejo. Sinclair working on the smaller Liverton Stewart. She was knocked down, got the shot up, but shot clock didn't reset, didn't hit the rim. Laszlock's gonna have to fire a 3 way off the mark. And rebound by Sheridan. Leverton Stewart coming the other way. Long range floater over top of the backboard and will go out of bounds. And will be Knights basketball. Benoit's going to check back in for the Bruins. She'll take Brown Francis. She has 4 fouls.
And Lane, the Knights have been playing some really good defense. Is there anything that you've seen so far?
Just pure domination, Marcus. Pure domination.
29-32 Knights lead. Sinclair comes to set a screen for Strawn. She's working left. Her pass for Lackshane, who was wide open in the corner. Misfired, and a turnover for the Knights. That's number 19 on the afternoon. In the corner, Vinta. She's guarded closely there by Strong. Benoit. Pass down low looking for Richards. Batted around, and Lackshane will pick it up. She'll move across half. Nice bounce pass looking for Strong. She'll have to circle back. Sinclair moving to the basket on the right hand. Too strong in the layup, and she came out of bounds. Almost able to pick up the offensive rebound. It'll be Bruins ball with 3:07 left in the 4th. Knights looking like they're going to pick up their 3rd win here on the season to move to 3-0. As Laszlock fouls Hayes, so it'll be out of bounds. It'll be Hayes shooting 2 as Sheridan now in the bonus.
And to your point, Noah, Sheridan now has 1 foul to give before Niagara is in the bonus. As Hayes makes her first, she looks to make her second.
So Hayes goes 1 for 2 at the line. And Strawn able to pick up the rebound. That's her 6th of the game now for NC. Lackshane. Strawn on the right wing side. 10 on the shot clock. Sinclair comes, sets a screen. Lackshane from deep off the right side of the iron. Sinclair gets the offensive rebound. Fouled. And she'll go to the line and shoot 2.
2 shots, go.
Sinclair misses off the left iron. That's her first miss from the line in this game. 5 for 6 now. And she'll make her second. So 6 for 7 for Isabella Sinclair. She's got 8 points.
Sinclair's coming all the way here from Jean Vanier High School. And when I say all the way, I mean just up the road.
Attacking the basket, a lot of contact on Richards, no call. And Strawn's gonna move it forward for Lac Shane with a little over 2 minutes left in the fourth. Strawn receives the handoff. She'll send it back out to Sinclair. Spinning inside. And she's gonna be called for a travel. She took a little too many steps before getting that shot off. And another turnover for the Knights.
Make that number 20.
So Sheridan gonna move to 0-4 now after losing to Humber, Mohawk, and Fanshawe, and now Niagara College. As Leverton Stewart just short. Benoit with the offensive rebound. She's fouled underneath. And she's gonna go to the line for her first trip.
And the foul will be charged to Aaliyah Omar-Bujak.
First free throw off the mark from Benoit. And currently taking a look at the standings, the only other team perfect so far in their first 3 games is Lambton, the reigning champions here in the OCAA women's basketball last season. They're 3-0. NC's gonna move to 3-0, so they'll be tied with them for first. And Sheridan will sit at the bottom. 0-4 as Sinclair on the left hand drops it in. And for NC, they'll go and face Humber, who they've beat already this season, 2-1 so far. And they'll look to do the double on the Hawks this year after beating them for the first time in 13 years last season. As Lac Shane will drop it off for Lowe's on the left hand, and she lays it up and in. Leverton Stewart trying to work in on Lowe's. Picked up her dribble, she's watched there closely, almost turned it over, and Vinta will lay it up just off the front iron. And 45 seconds left, Strawn will cross the timeline. Strawn, long-range triple, sat on the front of the rim, offensive rebound. Sinclair gets it again, up and under. Gets it once more. Strawn lines up a 3. Yes, sir! Asia Strawn knocks it down. Her first triple of the game, and she's in double digits now with 10. So Sheridan will go next weekend and play Mohawk away from home, a team they've already lost to this season. And NC, like we said, will play Humber next weekend on Sunday as they come away here on Reunited Day and take home a win, 67-34, the final score. What are your final thoughts, Marcus?
Now, I really think the Knights came out extremely intense on the offensive end, and on the defensive end, they really impacted the Bruins in the second half. Lane?
I agree with you, Marcus. I know the season is still very young, but looking at it now, the Knights are looking like early contenders.
They are, and I believe that they are a dark horse contender despite being here at home in Welland. They look to capitalize off a win.
So NC and Lambton, the only 2 teams who stay undefeated as Niagara College wins 67-34 over the Bruins. 20 turnovers for NC. Gonna have to be a fix before they head over to Humber and play them next Sunday. Sheridan will face Mohawk next weekend. For now, we'll take a step aside. We'll be back with you in about 20 minutes for the men's slate. It'll be the Knights taking on the Bruins. at around 2:20. We're a little bit delayed here, but we'll be back shortly with you. For now, we'll step aside. NC taking the win over the Bruins.
Niagara College Ball.
Niagara College programs immerse students with a highly experiential learning environment enhanced by digital technologies. We place students at the center of all that we do. We are Niagara College.